Hello. Um, so I just wanted to talk about Coleman's past and their lore as well, because I want to. I feel like randomly yapping today, and I hate the sound. Yeah, I just wanted to let me yap and tell you that I might do stuff with Coleman's past after a while. So my plan is with Coleman's past is that I want to update it. I'm planning to update it. I just don't know when. I really want to update it. I want to give it a chance once more to get itself together, basically. I think I want to say. I'm going to tell you right now, none of this is scripted. This is just me saying this stuff. Because, yeah. Okay. So, Colin's best. Going to update it when I have a chance. I want to give it. Ooh, I'm getting distracted. Colin's Pass want to bring it up to light again. I want to update it, which is aka me wanting to expand it even more because I had plans of making like a little town or even a brand new game that just has a brand new. Okay, Colin's Pass teleport you this to this other game. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. To like a little town, but I just don't want to do that because that's a lot of work, and I don't got time for that really. So I'm planning to expand even more to bring light, basically, make it better in a way. Because right now there's only like the clone's house and Blur's house and Blur's laboratory. Uh, yeah. So I'm planning to do that. And now with this is human. This is human Colin. His name is Colin, but it's still spelt the same. It's just zero is an O, and I think I named Blur Benny or Finn. I think I did the joke as Benny and named him Finn, but I want to just rename him Benny. I know I made a post about their human forms and names, but I want to rename uh Blur human name to Benny because I think that fits more than Finn. So Blur is a gentleman, basically. He's a wonderful gentleman. Or quote unquote, he was a gentleman. And basically him and Colin first met and Benny was straight at first. And I think Colin was bisexual at the time. And he still is, of course. And yeah. Jeez, my brain does not want to brain. My brain's not. Why is it so slow? Oh, that's why. So Colin was bisexual, and eventually Benny started to get feelings and told Colin that he has feelings for him, and Colin accepted. They started dating, yada yada yada. Of course, he was kind of smart. Benny, I'm talking about right now. So he decided to make this game because if they okay, I'm getting off track because the game he made was Colin's Pass, of course, but it wasn't called Colin's Pass. It was called something else. I didn't fall. Oh, so yeah, uh, Benny started to get an obsession with Colin, and that was making Colin very uncomfortable, as you can think it is. Made he made Colin uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Colin wanted to break up with him, but Colin was a bit scared to say so because he wasn't sure if what the why did he get skinny that if Benny was gonna hurt him or not. Benny, eh, Benny kind of did. Like it's what happens when you're in a toxic relationship. Basically, it was a very toxic relationship. Uh, okay, did not need to know that. So yeah, basically that. And he was getting obsessed with Colin. He made this game and wanted Colin to join. And that's where the characters come in. The yellow guy and the blue guy, that's where they come in. And that's where the names came from, too. So, Benny wanted to name the blue one Blueberry, but it kind of glitched into Blurberry. So that's why he goes by Blur now. Because the game glitched out because he couldn't do the names right. And then Colin decided to just put his name instead of O, it was a zero, basically. So yeah, they had fun in the game. They made their house, like a new little house for themselves. And at the time they lived in an apartment. And I don't feel like building an apartment just to showcase it, so you can imagine that. And so yeah, there's that. And then suddenly Benny got this really, really awful idea. And I really don't want to spoil that because I think I will put it in the game eventually. But I think I already have with like the secondary house, so called. Yeah, the secondary house, all that. Yeah, secondary house, all that, yada yada yada. So what was I about to say now? Because I was supposed to say something about other stuff too. So yeah, I think I already put that in the game where oh my god, it's that one game. Because I'm watching a video right now too. It's that it's that one game with the omelet man. I hear his music in the background. So yeah. So yeah, plan to do that. Plan might probably add more to that little house I made, or aka that little laboratory I did. Because I know I gave little hints, and I do plan to make my game better. But I have to do that on my lovely laptop. I didn't fall. That's why my game kind of looks good in a way I put it, but not as good. I mean, okay, not to be rude to my friend who made Daryl's home. He did that all on mobile. Trust me, it was funny because like we were doing very silly things in our world. Of course, I'll say this right now. They are a bit younger than me, but still the same age. Bit younger though. But yeah, okay, back to what I was saying. So Colin's Pass was way before Daryl's home. But there was this other character that was in Daryl's home named Times. And I'm coming to say this right now. Times was never real. He is a sentient bot that Blur made. Your little cowboy friend, he was never real. He was just a sentient bot that Blur somehow made alive. Because he wanted. Okay. He wanted him. He wanted. Blur wanted him and Colin to have a son. That's basically what Times was, a child. But of course it didn't go well. Accidentally made him sentient, and he calls him Blue Man now. Or the blue guy. I think it was the blue guy. Sometimes he would say Berry Man, which is a reference to Blur's old name on the game he created himself. And yeah. Oh my gosh. It's the funny fact that none of this is scripted. This is off the top of my head of what I can remember of what I was doing with their lore. Like I said, I do plan on updating the game. I just don't know when. It's just I'm having a tough time with myself right now. With emotions and all that, and friends, ex-friends who stressed me out horribly. And that person really made me depressed in a way. Not really depressed, but in a way of where I couldn't really do stuff. Limit me, basically. So yes. And I don't like talking about her. And that's why I've not been on the game in a while as well, because like that person messed me up horribly. So yes, there's that. And I have no idea how long this recording is going to be, because like I said, I will yap for hours and hours about anything you can think of. No! I died. How dare I die? Oh, I love these little things. But yes. I was trying to say is that I'm gonna give Clones Past a re-over and try to get back up. I think right now it has like 24 visitors or visits. And yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. I had something in mind, but I forget. Please, brain. Please work. I think I was trying to. Oh, I got carried away. Oh my gosh. I was talking about their past, like the actual past before everything was created. Ah! I'm gonna fall now. Okay, I was trying to say something. What I was trying to say was made the game. Then Benny got this like horrible idea, but I don't really want to explain it because I feel like it's gonna give like a lot of the lore away. So basically, Benny managed to trap him in the game. I'll just say that because that's probably just the lore right there, and I actually just exposed it like a dummy. And so yeah, but I don't want to say how he trapped him in the game because like That's probably gonna be the real lore breaker. So yes, trapped in the game. He managed to wipe his mind when he got in, just like a certain show that ended earlier today, not today, on June 19th, I believe. The show ended. And say right now, Colin is missing. He's been missing for kind of a very long time. He's been missing for a while, basically. And I want to put that in eventually when I make that little town I was talking about. So he's been missing, and Benny wanted to get the idea of getting himself into the game as well. But he didn't want to like permanently trap himself, but he accidentally did. So they're both trapped forever, basically. Unless someone managed to shut off the game. Which no one knows it exists, by the way. It's just there. So yeah, the game's just there basically. And it's there forever. But I'm not gonna say until I decide to make the town, which some houses will probably be empty. Some will not. Because the game was glitching basically. So yeah, that's basically the lore I want to give for now, because like I said, I don't remember half the lore I gave them. But oh wait, no, I remember this one lore. So Colin in the game managed to find a certain thing and managed to basically I think I got demonetized for this, but I don't want to say it. Because I don't know if people have seen Colin's old design before Colin's passed. Which is aka with the ink on his body, basically. He had ink on his body back in Daryl's home. He had ink on him, basically. And yeah, he basically had ink. And that ink came from Benny. But you won't believe what I'm about to say. Cause like, I think I just messed up the whole entire lore. I think before, yeah, I did mess up the lore. So this is human Colin and Benny I'm talking about. So Colin managed to find a certain thing and managed to, I don't know how to put it. I really don't, because I don't want to get canceled for that or demonetized or have this video taken down. So basically Colin just with a cutting board, what you use for a cutting board basically. When you put a carrot on there and you have that one little thingy and you chop off the carrots. He basically poked Benny, but at least multiple times before they both got sucked in the game. So that's where that came from. That's where the black ink came from on Colin and Blur, the old versions of them. Talking about the old versions. I'm sorry if I cannot put it away because I'm very unsure if I will get like demonetized or anything for it. So he did the thing. He poked him a lot of times. And yeah. But the reason why Colin and Blur and Hornpass don't look like that is because, which I want to say is that Daryl got trapped in the game too. I'm not sure. This is on the person who made Daryl's side, but I'm just gonna point this out. Colin glitched into Daryl's home, basically. He glitched into Daryl's home. So that's how my words. That's how basically Colin and Daryl met. Colin glitched into the world, and you can take a lucky guess what happened next. Ooh, keyboard! What happened next is that he came with the ink, basically. And you can probably think that, oh, who did that? That was mean. Is that, yeah. Basically, he came in with the black ink stuff. And you can think that, like, Darl thought, oh, I guess I was always on him. It was not. Stuff was never on him before Colin's passed. I'm gonna die. Ugh, I'm just gonna hit. But yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Who is trying to hit people? Is that the black ink glitched. Because it was supposed to represent Blor's blood, basically. I'll say that. Basically represents his blood. And then Colin don't remember what Blur did. Right there, because Colin could not remember in Colin's past. But he remembered in Daryl's home because he wasn't under the influence of Blur, basically. I'm sorry. This recording is like so random. Like, I don't mean for like any of this to happen. Like, I wanted to like put things together to like know the reason why, but I'm sorry if I'm wording my words so wrong right now. It's very like confusing to people who are gonna watch this. Yes, I want to try to update the game and do all that other stuff. Yeah. Okay, back to lore. So basically, Colin glitches in, no longer in the influence of Blur's technology in the other world he was in. And Colin stayed by Daryl's side for a while. And by my friend's videos, if you watched his TikToks, you can take a lucky guess of what happened to him next. Daryl's no longer around then. And yeah, Daryl did something to himself, but we couldn't really represent that in the game. So he had to post it, and it was like him with a thingy. He pointed to his head, and you can guess the ending there. And the lucky is what I'm sorry, I just You took a lucky guess of what happened. Why am I over here? Oh yeah, I'm stupid. You can take a lucky guess what happened next after that. And basically after that, I think Colin was alone. Yeah, basically Colin was alone there. And yeah, I think everything just ended there basically. I mean, we did try to get attraction, but it did kind of work, but not all the way, so I think the myth got canceled basically altogether. But I'm trying to do my own myth game, like I said. Try to get that together. And yes, I will be trying to update it. Like I said, I don't know when. I want to add like a little town, expand it more basically, give more notes and lore basically too. The colors also represent something. I forget, did I do a new color? I think I did. I think I did do new color. I just don't know when I did new color. I gotta look at my game if I did add anything else. All I know right now is that there's blue and yellow right now. I think one note is like messed up too, so I do apologize about that. So I think I'm gonna end it right here to let y'all know that I will be updating the game. Yes, I will. It's just half the time I won't know when, basically. And so yeah, that's all I wanted to say really. Get on my thoughts and trains that I might be adding a town, but that's probably gonna get off my face, Eugene. Whatever his name was. What? I'm on spot. What am I doing? Yes, I'm planning to add a town, and that might take a few weeks or so, cause like it's gonna be able to copy and paste like the other houses, cause basically the laboratory and Colin's house and Blur's, it's just a copy and paste, just in different colors. That's what basically Benny did to his game, copy and paste, and that's how I think I'm gonna end it. Yeah.